So today is officially the last day of 2021. And I'm pretty sure we can all agree that it's been a crazy year. And I expect 2022 to be just the same. But you know what's even more crazier is that you were probably just about to spend a ton of money on your first heat press machine. But wait, before you do that, let me introduce you guys to an option that's going to save you a lot of money and give you an honest review on it. Let's go. Well, what's up YouTube, T-Bird here, and I want to introduce you guys to the Tusy heat press machine. I have pressed over 500 shirts with this heat press machine, and I must say the heating elements are very consistent. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, that's basically when you turn on the machine and you place it to a certain temperature, let's just say 400 degrees. Sometimes with cheaper heat presses, the heating elements wouldn't be consistent. So it could be 400 degrees in this middle area, but once you get to the corners, it wouldn't be consistent. Maybe this corner could be 390, or maybe this one could be 389 or something like that. That's typically an issue that you're gonna run into with cheaper heat pressing machine. But with this particular brand Tusy, I've had no issues with that. It comes with one standard power cord, so you just can plug it in and simply click the switch to turn it on, and it has settings to basically let you know when the press is done. If you want to do 15 seconds, 10-second presses, and it will beep and alert you. Sometimes that beating noise can get annoying, as you're about to see, and it's not going to stop until you lift up the press. But just a little FYI thing that it can get annoying. This particular one is 15 by 15, so you want to make sure you have it on a surface that's wide enough and long enough. Like for me, I have it on a 20 inch desk, so this is like perfect for me. It's also 50 pounds, so you want to make sure you have it on something that's sturdy enough. And 50 pounds not even heavy for a heat press machine, but this thing is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. It's not like your typical cheap heat press machine. You're gonna get your money's worth with this. And I got this from Amazon. There'll be a link down in the description box below for everything that I use in my videos. So now I'm going to turn it back on, and we're going to get into the settings. Okay, so I have my heat press set to 400 degrees, and it's basically just showing me the temp that it's at now. So this is going to heat all the way up to 400, and then it's going to do the beeping noise to alert you. But you also have buttons down here so you can configure your own settings for your t-shirts. So if you press OK, settings 1 gonna pop up, and that's gonna be the temperature that you want to set your heat press for. So I can go up or down, and I'm gonna leave it at 400 and press OK. Now if I press this twice, that's gonna be settings 2, and that's gonna be how long you want your press for. So if I press OK here, and I want it to be 15-second press like you just seen, I clamped it down, it's gonna start at 15, and it's gonna count all the way down to 0, and you will hear that annoying noise that I've been telling you guys about. So we're at 1, and there it is. And the noise will stop once you lift up on the machine. I also want to show you guys this knob right here, and this just adjusts the pressure of your shirt. So if you have like a heavy blend hoodie or sweatshirt, things like that, you want to make sure this is tight so that when you do clamp down on your garment, that heat is being properly transferred to the vinyl that's being transferred to the shirt. Because if this is too loose on those heavy blends, then when you lift this up and you peel your vinyl off, it's not gonna be a proper peel, and that you basically just lost money. So this is very important when it comes to like heavy blend hoodies and thin t-shirts as well, because you can make it lighter, so you can do like a light press, and that's very neat that they have that on there. I apologize for not having my light on earlier in the video, but I hope you guys were still able to see. But what I dislike about the 15 by 15 and why I prefer a 16 by 20 is because with the 15, I have a shirt here. If I wanted to place a logo, let's say on the right hand chest of the shirt, I can't place the shirt up here normal. Reason being that a lot of the right hand side of the shirt is hanging off the press. So when I press down, my logo could be where I want it, could be on this side, and that's off the press. With the 16 by 20, it would be long enough to where it will hold up this portion, and my heat press would be able to fulfill that side. So a lot of times with the 15 by 15, if I'm doing like a design that I want on that side, I would have to pick the shirt up and basically put down the right hand side of the chest. And if I have to do the left hand side, I would have to do vice versa. So it's almost like I'm double working when I'm doing certain designs for larger shirts. It takes more time, but you can still get the job done with the 15 by 15. So overall, I have no regrets in buying this heat press machine, but if I did have to redo it, I would start out with a 16 by 20. 15 by 15 is good for me because most of my designs are in the middle of my shirts anyways, so I'm not worried about the left hand or right hand. But when I do it, it could cut out on a lot of time if I had a 16 by 20. That's just my humble opinion. I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.